Now that they're in the SEC, they have the opportunity to go to bowl games that they've never been to before, like the Chick-fil-A Bowl here in Atlanta. A toy is made out of lightweight nylon. It's easy for it to get pushed over. But a commercial grade one is made out of thick vinyl. Not so easy. With the 8 p.m. start time, bars like the ones behind me are expecting not only Aggie football fans, but Ole Miss football fans to come out in huge numbers. We've actually seen a couple here already on Northgate yelling hotty toddy at each other. It's news that has Aggie football fans feeling so relaxed that maybe they might even put their feet up. The Grimes County Sheriff's Department says that neighbors hadn't seen or heard from the Chandlers since about Friday night. Maybe your insurance card. What if you just left those sitting on the front seat of the car unlocked? If you took the seconds to roll up the window and lock the car? Now, as for the cause of the fire department says that they believe that it's accidental, because slamming on your brakes is like running and sliding on the ice. With more moisture in the ground, the soil gets thick. Not only does it stick to your shoes, but it also sticks to his equipment. Most of those bridges and overpasses, like I said, have been treated. TxDOT crews are still out here. They're taking a look at it. Like I said, I'm here at the corner of University and Highway 6.
I really respect
3,760 miles. That's how long Kathy Langlotz and Deborah Barton will bike from California to Virginia. Their goal is to ride 50 miles per day, but their other goal is to raise money for multiple sclerosis, a goal that has no limit.
That's part of my motivation, is that I think that maybe this group of women doing this and telling people about it will inspire some people to help a little bit.
And 10, nice work.
The ladies began training last August and biked the MS 150 from Houston to Austin, carrying 40 pounds in bags full of camping gear, clothes, and spare parts strapped to their 35-pound bikes. Kathy and her group is using her donation page from that ride to raise money on this ride.
We're working together, and it's to the benefit of MS. So it doesn't make any difference which person they think they're donating to help. It's going toward MS.
At some points during their training, Kathy and Deborah were in the gym or on the road 7 days a week, sometimes twice per day. And they say they're ready to get off the stationary bike and hit the road.
Riding across the country sounds huge, but compared to the spirit I see in some of, my buddies and friends that struggle with MS is infinitesimally small.
Giving their all from coast to coast to help their friends and the countless others they don't know have a better life. In College Station, Chris Costa, KAGS HD News. Cheryl Hoffman and her granddaughter came home to a big surprise tonight. College Station police cars lining her street.
A little bit nervous with her, it's like I don't want my son or my daughter-in-law thinking that's not a safe place for her to be.
Around 3:30 this afternoon, a 30-year-old man found 23-year-old Daniel Pinion of Navasota going through his garage. The homeowner got his gun and after a short physical fight, shot Pinion in the leg. Pinion then ran off. Police found and arrested him a few blocks from the house he just tried to break into. We tried to talk to the man who lives there, but we got no answer.
I can't confirm that there were shots fired at the scene. I can confirm that all parties involved have been accounted for. I can confirm that all known weapons have been accounted for and that there is no danger to the public at this time.
The man who shot Pinion noticed he had been in a silver car outside the house. A computer check by police later showed it had been reported stolen out of Grimes County earlier today. A surprise to Cheryl, who says she's always felt safe in this neighborhood.
You think you live in a quiet, peaceful, safe neighborhood, and then something happens, and it'll kind of throw you for a little while, but it's making me think seriously about getting an alarm system for the house.
But she feels you can never be too careful. In College Station, Chris Costa, KAGS HD News.
Justice! What do we want? Justice! What do we want? Justice!
This is what the people of Hearn are calling for after the death of 93-year-old Pearlie Golden. Miss Suley, as her friends knew her, was shot and killed by a Hearn police officer Tuesday evening. More than 100 people marched through the streets of Hearn to the front door of the police department demanding answers.
It goes back 20 years back with dealing with the laws. And so we just want justice with the system and our community.
You cannot put this man back on the street.
Hearn Mayor Ruben Gomez spoke briefly at the rally, but his message was clear.
The community has lost confidence in this officer.
That's right.
And that's something that the city of Hearn does not want to have employed.
If you see him, protect yourself.
While the chants were for justice, their overall message was peace.
We got to stand up and rise up and say enough is enough, and we must not give him a third opportunity. We want him indicted, we want him arrested, we want him prosecuted, and we no longer want him with a badge or a gun in the city of Hearn, Texas, or anywhere else in Texas.
We can get justice done instead of getting justice inside the community. We need to get it outside of the community too.